Sasha, I have been seeing so many videos of the clashes between ICE agents and Chicagoans. They're all over social media. What has
hmm
it been like to be there right now and to cover this story?
Yeah, it's literal chaos, Kimberly. I kind of wish this was one of those instances where the videos you've been seeing on social, you've called me in to tell you that's false. That's not what's happening here. Unfortunately, that is exactly what's happening here, and it's happening in more ways than what you're seeing play out nationally. Operation Midway Blitz, that's what they're calling it. And it's all across the city, all across the suburbs. There really has not been any rest. We're constantly hearing of ICE sightings. I've personally come across them twice, not an interaction, but just seeing them near my neighborhood, setting up shop. And I live on the south side of Chicago, so it's a little bit strange to see where they are choosing to pick to set up shop. It seems to be a lot of predominantly Latino neighborhoods. Now they've infiltrated into Black neighborhoods as well, and so very targeting
Hmm.
minorities for sure.
Right.
And so the bouncing ball has been one to follow. Today, the most latest story: a federal judge ordered Border Patrol Commander Gregory Bavino into court next week. Bavino was
Hmm.
at the scene this week in a predominantly Mexican neighborhood called Little Village, throwing tear gas into a crowd of protesters because they just showed up, agents just showed up, and they started allegedly, like as people call it, they started kidnapping people because keep in mind they're showing up in fatigue, big guns, masks. Sometimes if they don't have masks, they just pull their like high-necked sweatshirts up over their nose and mouth so you can't see their faces. And so the commander is now being called to court next week because he threw the tear gas into a crowd without any particular
Like
justification.
provocation. Yeah.
Right. And that's totally against court orders because they have to at least give two warnings first and among other stipulations. And so he violated that. But it was just a couple of days of that. They've arrested dozens of people, including US citizens. That's something we've seen on repeat here, Kimberly. And two high school students were picked up, one 16 years old, detained for 7 hours. It's constant. This afternoon, I talked to my daughter who was in class. She's a high school senior, and she told me that the school was on lockdown. Then, of course, it was confirmed by an email from the school because ICE was spotted in the area right around the school. There's a park adjacent to her school, and they were just hanging out there waiting for kids to get out. Like, it's insane.